This is a Munisee broadcast. Code Red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and listen to Uncle the Podcast. Watch out. If you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's gonna hit the eardrums. Uncle the Podcast.
The nephew-in-law. Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. 341 episode. This is a 341 episode.
We made it.
Now we are into, I hear, ping, ping on my ears. What's that old chat room up to these days? Who's in the chat room there? Sidekick?
We've at the Ocelli.com. We're live on Ocelli.com.
So it's going crazy.
The Ocelli chat room is wild with creative accents. He was singing our intro song, saying warning, 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 emergency broadcast code red. So he's singing along to our intro. We also have chat through YouTube, Twitch, and our other live streams. We're on Twitter X. If you're watching on Twitter X, please do us a favor and repost it as it's live so other people can see it, or even after the fact, because it stays on there. I see Sally Dahl in the chat at YouTube. Hello. She says hello.
Hello.
So we've got her. So this is shaping up to be a good Friday night. We're taking calls as we always do, so you can call
I
into the
believe
show.
right now we have some callers on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who is on the line? And you're talking to the man.
Yeah,
the comedy man.
Yeah,
let's go. Who's on this line?
All right, comedy
Let's
man.
go.
All right,
Hey, wait a minute. What are you doing? You
Comedy
put this
man.
on the line. I told you I'm talking.
Yeah, okay, so you got to listen to me for a minute. The comedy man, somebody hung up on the phone, so the phone caller hung up, and now I'm trying to tell you Skypers, I call you into the show, okay? So I got to get them. That's what I'm juggling, and whoever was hanging on the line hung up. So you lost your phone caller, and I'm here to tell you. So you wait until I tell you, all right? Now, let me get your Skypers, okay?
We have to wait for him to say something, because I'm
wait.
ready to cook.
You're ready to cook?
Talk.
Oh, I thought you were ready to cook.
Not cook. We don't want no stoves in here. I said cook. Talk.
This is not your Instagram where you cook your food.
Yeah,
and we video it.
right. This isn't that.
This is your regular Friday
I
show.
thought this guy was on the ball. Our producer, I thought, was on the ball.
Yeah, your producer.
Hey,
your producer is on the ball, Uncle. You're not on the ball because I'm trying to tell you.
Let's get moving. This is my phone time.
Yeah, what you're doing right now is wasting my time because I got to come on here and tell you something. I'm getting your callers on Skype. The guy hung up on the phone, so I can't put a guy on that hung up. So now I'm getting your Skypers. You get it?
Get it.
Ah, okay.
Get him.
Okay.
Talk.
Let's let them talk. Let the
As
callers
soon as
talk.
I can get them.
We love them.
Listen.
We love calls.
As soon as I can connect them, but they're trying to call me, and I'm telling them, stop trying to call me. I got to call you. You know? So here's your first guy, Uncle. He's coming in, but give him a second. It's ringing, and we're joining him on Skype here. All right? And I got another one I got to get after that.
Go ahead.
Okay, so let's see.
Get on your job. Like
I
you
am
do.
on my job. Here he is.
What are you laughing about, sidekick? I can get it rolling when it's on my hour.
I see you're fired up tonight. Yeah. Use this energy, Uncle. Oh, there's a call.
Hey, who is this that's on the call? Who's this talking?
I think I'm here. This is Bobby.
Bobby boy.
All right.
What is happening with you?
Bobby's back.
Oh,
This is Bobby Vaughn, right?
Yeah.
what you up? What are
Yeah,
you up to?
Bobby here. Wow. Thank you for taking my call. It's been a while since I've had a chance to actually tune in because I've been working full time, regular day jobs. Unless you're someone like Joe Rogan, you can't really get paid to do podcasting. But everything's been really good. Been researching a wide array of topics. And I really wanted to touch base with Aaron and the family, and because it's been so long, man. How are you guys doing?
Great. And it's great to hear from you, Bobby. You be okay, Uncle?
I don't know. I'm going crazy. My hand.
Yeah, just hold your hand steady. I know we're excited here, but don't be banging the table as we like to do.
I made a mistake.
We have to be careful. Uncle's got his hand wrapped up. He's post-surgery here on his hand.
I got surgery on my hand because the stitch is in it, and I forgot what I'm doing. So I sort of got jumpy in the beginning of the show. It started clapping, but I shouldn't have done.
You be okay, Uncle?
Yeah.
Okay. We're all relaxed. We're talking to Bobby. Bobby, it's great to hear you, man. I really appreciate all that, and it's good to hear from you and know that you're doing okay. That's good, man. It's great to have you.
Right. Hey, Bobby, in the future, Bobby, you don't call me. See, you kept calling, and I'm trying to tell you. They don't realize this because they can't see the text. But I'm trying to tell you, look, hold on. I got to call you into the show. Wait. And another guy started ringing the Skype. So you guys are both trying to ring the Skype while I got him connected to Uncle. And I'm like, hang on. I'm going to get you. So sorry about the delay. I'm glad we finally got it. But in the future, I call you into the show on Skype. If you want to call in, you just use the phone number. But otherwise, I call you into the show, okay?
Bob? Will do.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Well, I can understand a little confusion here. If he didn't know the system, you just told him how the system wants it.
Yep.
Right there. Producer, that's the way to talk. Do it.
Yep. It's an advanced system. Everybody has their own setup when it comes to, especially if it's a live show. Everybody sets it up different. There is an infinite amount of ways to go about live streaming, do internet radio, and making a setup. It's crazy.
I hear these people I listen to a podcast actually on my phone, and how I listen to them is very, very strange. But when the calls come in, I don't know how that all connects.
Yeah, well, that's
the producer I'm trying to think of.
That's what Chuck is up to. But Bobby, have you been doing call to actions? Have you had new episodes lately?
Yeah, it's been a little while. I've been through a couple of regular day jobs, and trying to balance out the podcast has been a little tough. The last episode I did was with an author, Dr. Richard Sauter, on underground bases. He wrote a few books on underground bases and sites. That was the last podcast we did. It's on all networks, and just for everyone who's listening, really the only podcast network that does censor is Spotify.
I heard about that.
A lot of our episodes that we uploaded, Spotify censored. But yeah, the last episode we did was with Dr. Richard Sauter on underground bases. We actually printed out some documents today on Air Force 2025. I thought it would be a good time for us to finally talk about some previous concepts relating to Project 2025. I don't talk politics too much, but a hot topic these days is Project 2025, and I think going back to 1996, the Air Force had various concepts on advanced weaponry and systems that they wanted to create by the year 2025 that I think is really relevant now more than ever. So it's taken us quite a little while. It's been about a month to get through these records and actually highlight what we're going to talk about within the next few days. So I'm pretty stoked about that.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds good. Yeah. It's interesting that lines up with the 2025 thing and Project 2025 making the rounds. Not many people know what Project 2025 actually is, as that goofy Matt Walsh comedian actually made the point of correctly that very few people at the DNC actually knows what it is. They're complaining about it rightfully. It's not good, but at the same time, nobody seems to know why they're complaining about it, which is its own problem. But Uncle, this is government hour.
When you're hitting that sounded like that government hour, I come to conclusion. I know what all about of what 2025 is.
Oh, here we go. Here's the explanation. Let's hear it, Uncle.
First of all, listen here and listen close. He wants to get rid of health insurance. People, the working class, the heck is the other one? What was the other one?
I think he pretty much wants to get rid of human beings as a
that was it too. Human beings. What president? I'm gonna tell you. I'm just turning it off for 1 minute here for this question. What president would want to run and does those main three things? Sort of stupid, isn't it, Bobby?
Oh yeah, very stupid. I don't.
If people were smart, they'd kick him out of that stupid running and let us have that lady in. She knows what she's talking about.
I don't know if I trust any politicians these days, though. I thought it would be pretty relevant eventually to expose what was already in the works back in the 90s. So that's kind of my approach to it. I think, this day and age, and I've seen, Aaron, that you had done a couple podcasts touching on your perspective and, your intelligent analysis on 2025. So, digging back in, I think it's kind of something that something we can't talk about. Something that we can't not talk about is what I really mean. And I didn't want to have to talk about 2025, but then I was thinking, whoa, you know what? I think, from the records that we've already accumulated, Aaron, we can actually give our own unique perspective on it, from a perspective that no one else will ever have. But I just want to let you know up front, I can't talk for the full hour because I do have to wake up early, and I just wanted to kind of chime in for a little bit. I can probably give you 10 more minutes, though.
No, Bobby, it's been great to hear from you. Well, I mean, we can just say goodbye. I know what it's like. I've been working long hours too, and I know how it wears you down. And when you need to get to bed, you need to get to bed. I understand that. So I just want to say thank you. Thanks for thinking of us and for being here and for reaching out and just for being a good person, man. It's good to know you're a good, real person out there. And honestly, there's not many people making media like this that are just that, which is sad. But I know that you are, so it's good to hear from you, man.
And just for the record, we do have other callers, too, so, yeah.
Oh, okay, well, yeah.
Well, let me tell you, Age of Transitions is, as I told you a few years ago, Aaron, before I brought you on to my podcast, I felt very fortunate because The Age of Transitions is my go-to podcast. I don't always have the opportunity to tune in live, but it's always I think I feel very fortunate, and I feel like it's a luxury actually to have Age of Transitions come across my phone when I wake up and I turn my phone off of airplane mode. And it comes on, I see, oh, fuck, excuse my language. Age of Transitions just posted a new podcast. Awesome, And ever since I started listening, Age of Transitions is just pretty much untouchable. You cover topics that are like none other, and then you transition over into Uncle the Broadcast. Really helps balance everything out, and it's just super duper. You guys are doing awesome, and I'm pretty sure you migrated from Ohio. I'm actually over in the Cleveland area.
Cool. Yeah. No, I was living in Columbus for basically a decade. I lived there. Yeah, so that was my home for a long time.
Righteous. Yeah. The pandemic, I was working with dogs, dog training, dog park, indoor dog park stuff, and it was considered non-essential, so we had to migrate back over to east of the Mississippi, and where our family was from. So, and I was like, yeah, Aaron, man, if Aaron ever makes it back out here, I'd like to chill with him.
Yeah. I mean, the idea of going back out there, it's always floated. We'll see. But yeah, man, it's great to talk to you, Bobby. We'll say goodnight and get your rest. And I hope tomorrow goes well for you. And it's great to hear from you, man. So please do stay in touch.
Oh yeah, and thank you for staying in touch, because your notifications come across my phone when you post your podcast, and I get excited every single time, Aaron.
I appreciate that, Bobby. Those are kind words, those kind words mean a lot, Bobby, because sometimes it seems like nobody's listening. But you just told me that you are, and that's enough, man. So thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Did you hear him tonight?
Government hour. Uncle.
Did you hear him tonight?
I heard voices tonight.
No, I meant Bobby. Did Bobby hear you tonight?
Oh,
ask him.
I don't know.
I mean, that would have been a good one to listen to.
It'll go on the podcast. It'll be on the feed. So
it's on the feed.
Yep. No, it'll be fun. Yeah, Bobby. Take care, man. We'll talk to you soon. I hope.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Keep doing your awesome work. All right. Yeah. God bless you, Uncle and Aaron, and as well as Father Ocelli. Peace, my dudes.
All right. Take care, Bobby. That's Bobby Vaughn. A call to actions. Everybody listen to his show, too, and check him out. It's always done interesting work. Good stuff. Chuck, you say we have another call on the line.
Yeah, so I'm getting them.
But
but it takes a minute when we do the Skype thing, right? But I was just checking the phone lines as well. The regular phone lines, nobody's really hit them. 319-527-5016. We had somebody hang up there, but right now I'm about ready to pick up another Skype caller. If they cooperate now. Let's see. Why is it not cooperating? Yes. See, it's funny because this guy was trying to call me while I was in the midst of doing this too, and right. Okay, I'll get him. Anyway, you guys continue on, and I will get the next Skyper who was trying to reach us by Skype.
Okay, that's good, Uncle. Creative Accidents is asking what if it was your sword fighting hand that you hurt, and he wants to know what's going on with your hand.
It's sore right now, right up in here.
Is it from a sword?
Right up in here, it's sword. It's sword.
I see that's bandaged here. Hold it up, actually. Hold up the hand. Yeah, down a little. There. Now people can see it on the live stream. That's Uncle's hand.
That's my hand, and that's been operated on.
Okay.
With stitches.
Yeah. That's
what I'm trying to tell them.
I know. I'm just doing a little directorship. Don't take it personally.
Directing sidekick.
Well, don't take it personally, Uncle. This is just a video here. The people wanted to see your hand. You had what was that condition that was making your hand like a claw? It was curling your hand.
Matter of fact, it's on a commercial on the TV.
Yeah.
But I forget what the name was.
It's got a difficult to pronounce.
It's a difficult name, but it has a man actually having down straight down his foot and the hand is up and it doesn't sit.
I saw that commercial today. Yeah, they show a person's hand that looked like yours, and they have them set on the table, and they say if you can't lay your hand flat on the table, you have this.
Yeah,
which you did. It's very weird. Like this,
I did have it.
It gets real tense in here, and like the tendon like pops out and pulls the hand closed because it's so tight.
See, this one is done. This one has been done. That's why it's wrapped up. It's been done. I did the first one, but my doctor said, once this one gets healed and is ready to go, we start to work on the next one. But this one will have to get done too. So I'm going to have both hands getting done. But I got to watch myself, so I can't do certain things. They have to pick up the slack for me. Hey, what are you laughing at?
You're talking about around the house.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
All the jobs that you would normally do, now I have to do them.
And you got that one pretty good when you took this away. You know what to
Emptying
do with
the dishwasher.
Doing the dishwasher, too.
I've figured out how to do that somehow.
So you can do that. That you know how to do.
Yeah.
But once we get it filled, we ask you to empty.
Okay.
Because I can't, you know.
It's a big responsibility.
That is for the ladies. It is.
Yep.
And they're all yelling at me, don't go away, don't go away. Just like they say, don't go away. Shit, I can't even rest my hand. These ladies in this house.
Uncle's in his house all day, every day. It gets crazy here. A lot of times, I'm kind of happy that I'm gone most of the day.
Yeah, you're lucky. You're a lucky one. I mean, but I'm getting aggravated. Yeah, I'm trying to rest my hand.
Uncle, we need to remind our audience to press the button.
Press the button, and then you can talk.
Well, press
That's
the button
how I say it.
on our various social media platforms, which are almost all at Uncle Podcast. So we're at Uncle Podcast on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitch, on Twitter X. We're at Uncle Podcast, so you can find us on those.
X is crazy. Let me tell you, that one is crazy.
We're doing pretty good on it.
Politics on it. Got all kinds of on it.
It does.
I mean, what does a thing have to have that on it for?
You're upset that Twitter X is getting a little too political. Is that it?
Yes. That's what I'm thinking of.
You think it's a little biased, maybe?
Could be. Yes. I believe it is.
Does the owner of the platform, Elon Musk, does he have anything to do with that?
A lot to do about it.
He does.
And you know what they said?
No.
On his hour? I found out something on his hour. I forgot to tell you.
What's that?
He might put him inside of the thing with him. Musk.
He might put him inside of his thing with him.
If he wins.
So if Donald Trump wins? Oh, you're saying Elon Musk might get a cabinet position with the new Trump administration.
Goodbye, United States, if it happens. Just to say that.
I mean, if you're an Elon Musk fan, you're just excited about the idea of it.
I thought I was because of electric cars.
He fooled you.
But I'm completely out of his damn mind now, because I thought he was something about doing the
Tesla EVs, saving the planet, green technology.
That stuff I agree with.
Progressive.
But the other stuff, the idiot. I call him the idiot.
The idiot?
Yeah. Trump.
Oh, that guy.
And I don't want anything to do with him.
You don't? Okay, well, I mean... shut
that sign off. Get that dink dancing guy off. Get him off.
He's gone now.
Get him off of there. I'm sick and tired of him.
Well, it's always amazing to me to see how many people Elon Musk was able to fool for so long into thinking like he was progressive, that he did care about green technology or anything like that ever, that he was going to save the planet with his stupid car or whatever. I don't know why people are buying into his PR campaign from the beginning.
Not if he goes with Trump, he ain't going to save the planet. Well, I'm telling you that right now.
Well, no, now he's into fooling people that he's a great patriot for free speech. You know, that's his thing. He's all about the free speech at the cutting edge of tech, even though he had tech issues trying to do his Trump interview on his own platform. Right? Did you notice that one?
He's a free speech absolutist.
Yes, but Yeah, but the guy who literally runs a media platform had technical issues getting his interview together for Trump at the beginning. Did you know that?
Good. Keep it up. Have problems. He's an idiot himself.
We want problems.
Just saying.
I don't want that idiot.
If the technical issues keep us from listening to either one of those goofballs, then I'm all for them. Yeah.
You're for them or against them?
I'm for technical problems that keep us from having to endure listening to Trump or Musk anymore.
What does that mean?
I don't want to listen to those guys.
Oh, I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah,
I thought it was the other way around.
No. Well, I mean,
because some of these questions you ask, I have to answer.
Uncle, the masochist in me just can't get enough. Like, I want to hear Elon Musk interview Donald Trump. I want to hear Joe Rogan interview Peter Thiel. I want to hear Peter Thiel interview Elon Musk. I want Donald Trump to interview Peter Thiel. I just want this to be a whole new podcasting network is what I want, Uncle. We could call it the Out of Your Mind Billionaires and Authoritarian leader wannabes, the network. And that has a real ring to it, by the way. That's really rolls off the tongue when I say it. Uncle, we got a call.
All right, that's who's this on the line? We just got into his hour a little bit. Hello?
Hey, Uncle, it's Chris Graves. How you doing?
Howdy. We didn't hear about this stupid government now crap.
It just keeps going.
It just keeps going. I wish this election was over with, I'm telling you, and have the right person in that house, not that idiot.
Yeah, it's pretty much over now, right? RFK Jr., didn't he just concede and is backing Trump now?
He did?
Yes, he did do that.
Who deceded?
RFK Jr.
Okay, Jr. Who's he?
Well, I was telling you about this earlier, Uncle. The son of Robert F. Kennedy. So Robert F. Kennedy, the brother of John F. Kennedy, his son is now into politics and made a presidential run. He has dropped out of the race, and now he's endorsing Trump. This was news today, that he dropped out and he's endorsing Trump.
That idiot?
Yes.
Jeez. He's an idiot. I'm telling you, he's an idiot. I'm telling you. I don't know how I got into his hour, but that's getting to me.
Uncle,
I want to get this done.
Uncle, can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Have you ever been to a stand-up comedy open mic night? Like tell jokes?
We did one in Los Angeles.
That was that was like a live podcast. That wasn't a true open mic night. What that was, I will say, Chris, that I have, and the dark side of me loves watching people bomb. I enjoy it, especially when they do crowd work. I went back when I was living in Columbus over a decade ago. I remember sitting in on a open mic night, and they were just bombing. This one guy was doing crowd work, and he was attempting to goof on me, but just like the little comments I would make back to him were funnier than him trying to like goof on me. It was just, and I got a sick sort of pleasure out of it, I have to admit. So that was fun. I enjoyed doing that.
I only did it a handful of times, the open mic night, and one of them was at the Comedy Store on Sunset Boulevard in Los Angeles.
Okay,
that's where we went to see one.
That's a mecca. That's a hub.
That's the
Rogan. That's a huge one. Yeah, Mitzi Shore, Pauly Shore's mother. Yeah, started a whole bunch of comedians and everything. I am thinking about trying open mic night again around Boston, and I didn't know if you guys had any constructive criticism or some advice, maybe.
No, wait, Chris. When you say trying it, are you going up on stage and taking the mic, or are you just there as a spectator like I was?
No, in the past, no, I was doing open mic night, and I haven't done it in like 12 years, and I want to try it again.
So you have a set then? You have material that you've worked out?
Yeah, but a lot of it was horrible crap. Yeah, so I think I have some serviceable, maybe about an 8 to 10 minute thing, and kind of nervous about trying it again, to be honest with you. It's one of the scariest things I've ever had to do or tried to do. Knots in my stomach and everything, all tense and everything. But if you can get strangers to laugh at you at what you're saying, like I will admit, like I had a couple of laughs in the handful of times I did it. But I didn't know if you guys had hands-on experience.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's interesting that you bring that up because, Uncle, I had thought that maybe you and I could be a comedy duo and give an open mic night a shot sometime.
I don't mind that, but where? Here?
Well, I know that there's a couple places out, like by Landers, actually, that have open mics. We could maybe do it here. I've given it thought, but then it's been nothing more than a thought. I haven't actually like worked out any material. I've given some thought as to how you and I could work together again as a comedy duo, maybe on stage, and it would be unorthodox. And if it worked, it would be surprising.
Fantastic.
But if it didn't work, it'd be kind of like a so what scenario too. But I don't know. Maybe one day we should give that a shot.
Give it a shot, guys. Seriously, give it a shot. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
I've always wanted to get to the one at the sword shop, but we never could get to him to.
That's the dream venue.
That's the one I really wanted to get to.
Is that fish and chips place with Leatherface with the chainsaw and everything that you guys are trying to get into?
No, that would be big. That's Big Gerald Sanders all-you-can-eat shrimp and barbecue buffet.
That don't remind me of him, please. It wasn't there.
Yeah, that's what
that was the one you're talking about.
But there is a venue. There's a venue like not in Landers but in Flamingo Heights that is called the Giant Rock Meeting Room. And they do have open mic nights, so we could do it there. Yes. It would be fun to do that. So we could do it there. We might be able to find one in Riverside somewhere.
Well, let's just look for the places first, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
What's that sound?
Yeah. There's actually a guy who hosted, I don't know if he still does the open mic night at Giant Rock Meeting Room, that is a character in Yucca Valley. He stands out on the corner of Old Woman Springs and the 62 Highway with these signs.
Oh, yeah, that's Leatherface. He's got a chainsaw massacre, remember?
This guy, I don't know his name, but he's always out there with some crazy sign saying something. Usually it's like sometimes he'll be saying like something about Trump or just some weird like random thing that you never would have thought of in your life. It's some like off the wall quasi political.
Oh yeah, we go by him all the time.
You know the sign guy?
I saw him.
Ellen is the devil, stuff like that.
Yeah, something like that.
But he hasn't been out there for a while though.
He was gone for a while, but we saw him last time we were out there, so he is still. I was getting worried maybe something was wrong with him. He's hurt, but he's back and he has hosted that. And I've thought about having him on as a guest on this show. I think he'd be a perfect guest on this show. So I need to talk to him to be a guest on this show sometime first.
Well, you can do that part. I'll let you do that part. That might get us to move on and get a little higher up on the.
It would be good.
Higher up on this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Mick Foley actually did some stand-up comedy a couple of times in the last, 10, 15 years.
I think I might have heard of that. Is it good?
Yeah.
Is it funny?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not funny. No. But he gave it a shot. I give him his props because it takes a lot of cojones, if you will, to go on a stage. So I would really love to see you guys give it a shot. Actually, I didn't know that was an idea floating in your heads.
I have a lot of ideas that I wish I had time to do them all. I wish I had time to do even a handful of them, but life gets in the way.
I have a lot of ideas, but they would cost me money, not make me money, so I don't try them.
We need to get Peter Thiel on the phone. Maybe he could give us some money to do all these things. We just have to pretend.
Yeah, isn't he busy with Joe Rogan?
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah. We just need to tell him that, look, we'll fight the culture war for you, and will you give us a bunch of money? They'd probably say yes.
You gotta get him out of the mothership down there in Austin.
Yes, the comedy mothership. Yeah. Yeah. Did you catch the previous hour where I was talking, Chris? Did you hear that at all?
Yeah, I wanted to chime in with you, but I honestly have been out of the loop for a while, so I didn't realize that you don't like to take calls anymore. So I was just like, I'll just wait till the next hour or whatever and talk to you and Uncle.
Here we are. Comedy Mothership.
Here we are. Yeah.
Well, you're the one that don't want to take calls on your hour.
I sure don't.
And that's the reason he didn't want to.
I'm a bad man, Uncle.
I can tell.
No,
he's starting to look like Trump.
Yeah, but
to me, let's start to look like Trump to me.
But Aaron was
not to me.
But Chris was trying to call during Aaron's hour and was trying to call during your hour in the middle of all that mix. I'm just telling you. So that was part of the calls coming in that I need to make out when I'm doing the Skype. So, but this way he joined on the phone.
Yeah, with Chuck, no, I forgot the protocol, so that was my fault. I tried calling in when I forgot that he had to bring people into it. So I've been out of the loop for a while, but that wasn't his fault.
No, it's just Uncle was complaining, hey, get him on. I'm like, whoa, I'm trying, but they're calling me.
Yeah.
They're calling me. I can't stop. They're calling me. I got to stop that. Well, hold on. So that's what that was. Anyways, I just want to make it clear. I'm not making up.
Competition with.
No, I was.
That
was one of them. Yeah. That was one of them, plus the other guy that we just had on. Same thing. He was calling. So Bobby's calling. Chris is calling. We had the phone ringing on the somebody was on the phone. They hung up. And I'm like, okay. And then you're like, well, put them on. I got nobody to put on. So I had to get people. That's what the problem was. So, there you go. But I got it.
Now we got his problem solved.
Yep.
No, Uncle, it was all that was on me. Like it's been a while, and I just wanted to make sure I was as clear as I could be, and I didn't think the cell phone would do it, but seems serviceable.
So you were the one that had given him the problem.
I was the one, one of them. I didn't hang up though. There was some other guy that you guys were talking about that hung up. I didn't hang up before, but. I'm just glad to hear all you guys again, and I just wanted to know what you thought about Beetlejuice coming out after since 1987.
Yeah, there's
I haven't seen it yet.
There's a sequel. Uncle, we're getting another call.
Me neither.
Oh, hold on there. We got another call on it.
Yeah, sure.
All right, you want Chris on hold for the new guy, or you want me to just put them all on?
Yeah,
I'll mute.
Cool. Yeah, we'll put you on hold for a while.
Hold on.
I gotta concentrate on this new call.
On these callers.
You got it.
Okay, go ahead. Hit the caller.
There he is. I couldn't read who it is, so there it is.
Oh, it's Jimmy James.
Old Jimmy. Old Jimmy's back. There's my friend.
Hey,
Detroit. Detroit. I gotta ask you something.
What? Yeah.
I gotta ask you something. Well, a little bit on his side. You like the other person?
The other person?
This stupid Trump.
Uncle, you just otherized someone.
Whoa, wait, you went from Detroit. I thought you were going to talk about the Lions, and now you're going
Lions
government
too.
hour.
Hold it. Get back.
Okay.
Don't talk there. Keep yours on mute there. Producer, I have to talk to this man.
Uncle, you otherized the Lions.
You got it.
What does that mean?
I can't remember, but you did it to him.
I was talking about the Lions.
I know you were.
I didn't get to hang this.
Okay,
Lions. They gotta play somebody this week. Who are they playing?
Jimmy, who are they playing?
Who are they playing?
I have no idea. The last game was Kansas City.
Oh. I lost track. I'm with this preseason stuff. I'm ready to go for the regular season. This is
getting bored already, Uncle. There's only like 3 games.
Tomorrow, I know there's only 3 games. This is the last week.
Tomorrow, the Lions are playing the Steelers, just for the record. And now I'll shut up again.
Oh, the Steelers. Hey, listen. Now we have a thing about quarterback problems in the Steelers land. We have the guy that they got from the draft over from Chicago. He went to the Steelers, and then they have the guy that they had from the Seahawks and Denver went there. So now, who's going to be your starter?
Somehow Kirk Cousins ended up in the Steelers, right?
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that. Okay. I didn't know that. Kirk Cousins is the Steelers quarterback now?
Kirk Cousins?
From the former Viking quarterback.
He's the quarterback now?
I guess. That's true, Jimmy.
Is that true?
Well, yeah, he definitely got traded, and he's a quarterback. I'm not 100% on the teams, but as soon as you said Steelers, that's where I was like, yeah, I think that's where Kirk Cousins went.
Kirk Cousins, I think, came from Minnesota, didn't he?
Yes. He was the Minnesota Vikings quarterback for a few years running now. He's been there for a while.
He was in Chicago, too. He made the rounds in the Northern. Only team he didn't play for, I think, was the Lions.
Oh.
He's in Pittsburgh now, Uncle.
This other guy that got that the Bears picked up before.
Oh yeah, the USC guy. What's his name?
The USC guy.
What's his name? I can't think of it.
Yeah, he's scary. He's going to be good. He
is going to be good.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling.
Williams? Is it Williams?
Williams something. I think it's going to be good because they finally got a quarterback that is decent.
Been a while for them.
For Chicago. And I believe they're going to give Minnesota their money for their money this year.
Oh, I think so. I think the Bears are going to probably win our division title anyway, our pennant.
Yeah, they're going to take it. They're going to take it.
He said that Kirk Cousins went to Pittsburgh. Wait a minute, that is Steelers.
Yeah, that's Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to the Steelers.
Yeah, that's him.
That must have been the guy. He's number 2. But I thought he was his his college was Ohio State, I believe.
Cousins we're talking about? I don't know where Cousins went to school.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins. Didn't you say he went to Pittsburgh, Aaron?
Well, somebody said that I thought you said he was on the Steelers. I mean, all kinds of confused over Kirk Cousins.
You don't know Kirk Cousins. I'm talking about.
I said it, but I wasn't positive on the team. I thought you looked it up.
No, I'm not doing my due diligence here.
You're not looking things up.
I could. Let me
but don't want to see that man's face. Or dancing.
Old internet here. Let me see what it tells me.
Oh, now he's looking it up.
Kirk Cousins. 2020.
I see Atlanta Falcons for Kirk Cousins.
Really?
Good. He got traded there. He got traded there, no?
Yeah, they got good trade.
Yeah, he got traded there. That's what happened.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Vikings trade him. I see a bunch of stories saying like, where's he going to go? The Vikings want to trade him.
Yeah. He went to Atlanta Falcons.
He's in Atlanta.
He's there now. Actually.
Okay, all right. Well, there we go. Yeah. Well, Atlanta just had a preseason game. You're watching today, Uncle. Was Cousins in the quarterback position in that game tonight?
Maybe the first quarter.
Was he?
But they had their backups.
They played against Jacksonville. And
Jacksonville destroyed them. Let me tell you, they better get their act together early, Atlanta, because if they're gonna be doing that and get burned out that bad, let me tell you, they'll be not even close to a playoff picture.
Nope, not even.
After I saw that preseason game, 31-0.
Yeah, so that was it's a blowout for what that's worth.
Yeah, it is.
It sure is.
Mm-hmm.
Now you guys and Chris Graves were talking about getting into the comedy biz. Hey, I'm willing to be your managers. Standard Elvis and Colonel contract. I got one set aside. It'll be all right.
Hey, maybe we'll put you on for that. Okay, just a moment.
Wait, what?
Let's think about it. We'll each think about it and put him for us helping us to do that.
Oh, Jimmy's going to be our comedy manager? He's going to be our manager.
Yeah.
Oh, he can book shows for us.
Yeah, that'd be good. We could use that. We can use you like that.
We need that help.
We need that.
That's good. Thank you.
Thank you, Jimmy.
We appreciate that.
Chris Graves, I want to manage him too. Standard Colonel Parker contract.
Yeah. I didn't know.
Chris, you on there?
Chris?
We put him on hold, but we can bring him back up.
Yeah, you guys told me to put him on hold. You want him back up?
Yeah, bring him back up. We're going to need an answer
We're
on
going to
this.
have an answer question
Very
here.
important question here.
Hey, I'm just here to do what you guys want, you know?
We appreciate it.
Yeah, Jimmy James, if you want to produce my Netflix special, My Own Private Glory Hole by Chris Graves, then I'm your guy.
That's an easy sell, dude. Netflix will buy the heartbeat.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
They buy anything.
Followed by my autobiography, I Didn't Ask to Be Born, the Chris Graves fiasco.
Uncle, you following all this?
Absolutely, I love to work with Jimmy James. yeah.
So here we go. Then we got a business operation. How's that sound?
Exactly.
Sidekick?
Yeah.
Well, until we decide when you want to do it.
Hey, why not?
It's up to you.
We all follow Uncle.
Yeah, maybe.
We all follow Uncle into the battleground. There you go.
Maybe we'll just forego the entire open mic night thing and just headline a big club.
Do our own specials, yeah.
Just jump right into it. Yeah, do a Netflix special just out of the gates. I mean, everybody else seems
might
to do
as
it that
well.
way.
Yeah, we can do it that way because I think it actually would be easier too.
There we go.
Think about it. It'd be easier that way.
There's only so much time we have on this planet, so might as well.
Yeah.
Trial by fire.
Do it that way. We might as well go ahead and do it that way.
All or nothing. Trial by fire. You only live once.
We'll get Sally Field to play me in the biopic.
I want to see how much we can really get how many people, and then bring them all the way to our podcasting.
All the way.
For me, it would be $1.50. So don't hold your breath, Uncle, on that on my end.
$1.50. What are you charging?
Well, I hope we make some money out of this.
Oh.
Not with that response, I guess not.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
No, as long as we can cover the taxes, I guess. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Tough business.
Uncle, you really have a Netflix special in you. Seriously.
Yeah, I do, because I really want to sort of push this a little more on my side.
It'd be fun.
And
I want to see you guys interview some WWF people. I really tried, honestly, guys, in the last year and a half, whatever. I really tried to get some wrestlers for you guys.
Well, we appreciate the effort, Chris.
Yeah,
we do.
we
I know how tough it is. It's tough to get through to people.
Have you heard back from anybody like that? Because I've been out of the loop for a while, so I'm not sure.
I send requests for guests for both for the Uncle Show and for my own The Age of Transitions show. I send quite a few requests, not a ton, but where I can, I send requests, and it's few and far between where I receive any reply. Honestly, it's rare to receive any reply from anybody. And there's a number of different reasons for that. I'm not going to blame anybody on the other end of the email for that. There's a bunch of reasons why you wouldn't reply. I get it. So, I mean, that's just the nature of the game these days. It's different out there. Different than when I started.
Well, Stallone doesn't have any excuses, in my opinion.
There's only one wrestler I don't like anymore now.
You guys.
And you know who he is?
Uncle, who is your number one guest that you would want from the WWE, WWF, WCW, W whatever?
What was that guy's name that gave me the autograph?
A wrestler that gave you an autograph?
Oh, I went to see.
What year are we talking about?
I don't know what year it was.
A wrestler? Like you have a wrestler's autograph? I don't even remember that.
No.
Not Andy Kaufman, because he's dead, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
Not him. Not
me.
him.
I would like to talk to him, but yeah.
The one. Oh, is the guy the man kept hitting Bank down.
What? Jerry Lawler. Is it Jerry the King Lawler?
No. Well, we're thinking of
the $1 Million Man.
$6 Man.
The $6 Man.
The $1 Million Man. Ted DiBiase.
Oh, actually, there's two. Actually, there's two.
That's me.
Actually, there's two.
Two wrestlers?
Okay.
No, the two. Yeah, two sets of men.
Two wrestlers
One
that
of
could
them
come on.
Is the guy that eat the ring.
You're talking about King Kong Bundy, or you're talking about
Bushwhacker?
George the Animal Steel, maybe.
He's one, and
George the Animal Steel. George the Animal Steel used to eat the turnbuckle.
Yeah. Oh, he's dead too.
But he used to eat the turnbuckle. Gone? Oh yeah. Remember, he used to eat the turnbuckle, Uncle. He used to eat the thing in the corner. That's what you're talking about, right? Yeah, he's
when
dead.
When he died?
I don't know, a while ago. I'll check it for you.
Yeah, he's dead. A long time ago. Yeah.
I didn't know this.
A lot of wrestlers are dead now. Yeah, they seem to be early.
Yeah, they didn't really have a retirement plan, Uncle, unfortunately.
Yeah. Jesse Ventura famously has pointed out that Hulk Hogan shot down his union hopes with Vince McMahon.
That's it. That's the one.
Yeah. Jesse Ventura, you'd like
No, I'm talking about
Hulk Hogan?
Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to see him no more.
Oh, you're mad at him now?
Mad at him.
Because of his RNC appearance.
Why?
Oh.
Why are you mad at him, Uncle? I mean,
he's a Trumper.
He put out some crappy movies.
George the Animal. George the Animal.
Man.
Yeah, George the Animal Steel died in 2017. George the Animal Steel died.
Oh, Chuck, I thought he died in the 80s.
Yeah, that's fairly recent.
Wow.
I'm kind of surprised, but he made a while then. That's good.
Wow.
That's better than...
Didn't they have him... wasn't he the basis of, like, in Plan 9 for Outer Space and stuff? Like Ed Wood and stuff? George the Animal Steel? I thought he died in, like, the 70s.
Wow. Mandela effect.
Man, didn't he have a partner, though? He did have a partner.
I don't know.
What was his partner's name? Just I'm telling these guys.
A Hawk and Animal. Marty Jannetty.
Who was his partner chewing those?
It had to be Marty Jannetty.
Was it Jannetty? I'm asking these guys.
Okay, I'm giving answers.
Hello?
What, George the Animal Steel's partner?
Yeah, who was his partner?
I don't think he had a tag team partner usually. He might have had one once in a while, but according to Legacy.org, IMDb, yeah, he died in 2017, George the Animal Steel.
Oh, so then they both passed.
Yes.
He was born in 1937, by the way.
Oh. Wow. Okay, good. Good for him. So he lost his life, I assume. That's good. Okay, Uncle, we're nearing the end of the show.
I'd like to know who that other wrestler was
that you wanted to talk to.
That I was talked to, but he had a podcast. I think.
What are you talking about, Steve? You're talking about?
Oh yes,
Steve.
That's the other one. Yeah. Steve Austin.
Stone Cold.
Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's my other.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah. Who wouldn't want to talk to him?
Yeah, well,
that'd be fun.
Oh, he had a podcast. And I would have liked to hear his podcast. Actually, I was listening to it back in the ways when he was singing. I was listening to it.
It got big.
But
he had a big time podcast.
He had a big thing, and I was listening on my phone on it. I mean, he was saying good things about himself and stuff. But I would have said myself, I would have liked to get him on mine.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one I wanted to find.
Uncle, do you want to do shout-outs now?
Shout-outs.
We could do shout-outs. We have guests or we have callers.
Okay, the first shout-outs on the shout-outs now. What was the first one? Who was the first one?
It was Chris Graves would be first.
Okay, Griff, you're first.
Shout-outs, sir. Do you have anybody you want to shout-out to, Chris?
Good.
Uh-oh, we might have lost him.
Oh,
what happened to him?
Let me see. Is he still there?
I don't know.
He's still there. He's still there, just not talking.
Okay, well, why don't we go to Jimmy in that case?
Jimmy's there, yeah.
Go to Jimmy. Yeah, let's hear shout-outs, Jimmy. Who you got?
Wow, okay, what's going on here? Let me see something.
What's wrong with the show? The phones. Phones are off there, Jim?
The phones might have broken.
Should be all right.
Happens.
Hello?
Mine ain't broke down.
Hello, you with us? Wow.
Well, something happened.
Something happened on
maybe the phone lines went down.
They're
because
both.
We got
No,
you,
they're
Chuck.
both.
Let me check the stream. It looks like it's still going out. We've got
They're both
viewers
on the
/
lines.
listeners on Twitter right now. Quite a few of them. We've got people on YouTube, people on Twitch.
You got to check your phone now, Dick Chuck.
Well, what's weird is both of them are still showing up on the line.
Yeah, but nobody's talking to us.
Well, here, let me try and test the phone line with a separate phone for a sec. See what's going on here, because these guys just aren't responding.
I know.
Well, I mean, if they dropped, they dropped, I suppose, Uncle. But I will give a shout out right now
Go ahead and
to
take a shout
anybody
out.
who might be listening to us on Twitter X. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for being here. Maybe it's the first time you found us. Maybe you're a regular listener. Whatever the case is, we're glad to have you. Follow the account, the Franz Emulation account, the Ed Uncle podcast, and be with us for later streams. We should be doing one, probably a VHS one tomorrow. On Saturdays, we like to watch VHS tapes. So join us for that. And welcome to the fold if you're crazy enough to do that. Thank you for being here, everybody. Uncle, do you have any shout out to want to give?
Shout out to the ones that were on the line and anybody else that was listening out of state, out of the country.
Oh, I didn't even check that. Look, sorry about the phone line dropping there, but I don't even have the second computer now, Uncle. So the second computer is down. But look, shout outs to the guys who were on the lines there, and I don't know why you were connected and then gone. So, what can you do? But it was a fun show, and they got their calls in. We finally got it sorted. So anyway, there it is.
Okay, I think it went pretty good.
That's our show.
We had a fine show, and again, Saturday, hopefully we'll be doing a show tomorrow. We'll see, but if we don't, we'll be streaming any given time. You need to press a button. Hey.
Oh yeah, try to watch Chuck. Try to watch us. Listen to the screening.
Yeah, what are you doing this weekend?
What?
What are you doing this weekend on the live stream?
Hopefully a VHS. We'll probably just watch another VHS tape on Saturday. It's usually what we do. That's what we've been doing the past few weeks.
Nice.
So probably do that.
VHS watch party. Maybe we'll get some games from you too in the near future, huh?
Yeah, we'll get the games going again.
I got to figure out how to connect two controllers to my little setup here.
Yeah, he's got a problem with the
Mac
setups.
with the limited amount of USB ports is a real nuisance, but I'll be able to make something work.
Okay.
Cool. Yes, but thank you, everybody. It's UncleThePodcast.com. We're live on Ocelli.com every Friday, so we're going out through Ocelli.com radio right now. At Uncle Podcast on YouTube, on Twitter X, on Instagram. Uncle, bring us home for the week.
There's my show for tonight. Bye-bye.